Hi and welcome back, friends. Now we are going to start our next topic, which is Python strings. So we are going to discuss basically three topics. The first topic will be string literals. We'll see that what is a string literal and what are the concepts behind this. Then the next topic is how to assign a string to a variable. Then we'll also discuss that how to declare a multi-line strings to a variable. And finally we'll discuss that how string acts as arrays and what are the different operations that we can do on string if we know that string are just like arrays. Okay, so these are the topics that we will be discussing in this video. So let's start the video and stay tuned with me. Welcome back, friends. Now let's start our discussion on the Python string. So first topic that we are going to touch is the string literals. So what is string literals? So string literals are nothing but basically it is also some different kind of string only. That means we say a string as a string literal only. Suppose you have a string like hello world. So hello world is considered as a string literal. So there is no such much more difference about the string and the string literals. So now for example, so what are the strings here? So let's see anything inside the single quotes or double quotes. You have say this hello, or either you write say this hello. Okay, so both are same in the Python 3 programming language. What's the difference we are looking here? The difference only we are looking here is the quotes. First hello is inside the single quote, but the second hello is inside the double quotes. But basically, or in the basic level, there is no difference as such, because both these hellos are considered as string or string literals in the Python 3 programming language. Okay, now the question arises that how can you print or how can you get output a string on your terminal? Okay, so for that let's move on to the command line here. So I'm going to move on to the command line and I'm going to write Python here. First let's clear the terminal here and then write Python to have a command. So here I am in command line. Now as we have discussed that either you write this hello or you write say this hello. Both are same here. As you can see here, the output on the command line is also same, as we have written first hello in the double quotes and the second hello inside the single quote, but the output is same. Now how to print the another way to print this string literals or a string is to use the print function, and whatever you want to print just write inside the double quotes or a single quotes as we are writing the strings. Okay, so suppose I want to write hello world for that. Okay, now how to do, just use the print function and write inside whole string which you want to print. Okay, there is no boundation on the length of the string. You can have as long as a string you want. Now what happens if you put single quotes here? So let's just put the single quote and you will see that the output will be same, because as we have discussed, they both are same strings only. Now moving forward, let's discuss about the how to assign this string to a variable. Suppose I declare a variable whose name is varchar and I want to assign a string. Say I want to assign a string hello to this variable. Okay, now you want to print the value or this string inside, which is stored inside the variable. So you just need to write the print, and inside the parenthesis you need to write the variable name which you have, in which you have stored the string literal or a string. Okay, so if you will do that, you will get the output as hello only, as we have stored hello in the variable. Okay, now what happened is that you can assign this way. If you want to assign any kind of a string literal or a string, then you can assign this way to a variable. Now it is, now suppose we have a variable to declare and I want to write a multi-line code like this hello world. Okay, and I am, so this is something which I wanted to bring notice to you, that can we do such kind of say extraordinary stuff. As you can see, I have a string which is of very big length. Can we assign this string to a variable whose name is variable2? Var2, can we do these kind of stuff? Question arises that can we do such kind of mad stuff? can Python 3 programming language can understand and print this huge string literal also? So to know the answer of this question, let's save this code and just run in the terminal and see that whether we are getting the output or not. Okay, so Python and the string.py is here. So you can see we are getting a syntax error. What is saying? It is saying that something EOL while scanning string literal. So basically what it is saying that you cannot do such kind of mad stuff. But actually the reality is that we can do such kind of stuff. So the question is how to assign the multi-line strings to a variable in Python 3 programming language. Now the solution here. So just note here. If you want to assign a multi-line strings to a variable, what you need to do, you need to use either triple single quote or triple double quote. That means if you'll put 3 quotes here, double quotes here, and 3 quotes here, then you can see the color has changed. That means we are going somewhat right away. Okay, so this is the correct syntax if you want to assign a multi-line strings to a variable. Okay, so now if you want to save this code and if you are going to run this code, then you are going to see the same output as we have written in the multi-line strings in the code here. Okay, now what happens if you will replace this with 3 single quotes? Okay, so it will give the same output. Okay, so just make sure that it is giving the same output. Okay, so just save this code and again you want to run the code, then you can see that the output is same. So this is the syntax to assign the multi-line strings to a variable, and this is the basic or extraordinary property of a Python 3 language, that you can assign a multi-line string also in a variable, which is not in the case of C and C++ programming language. Now moving on to the next topic, which is string as an array. So how you can see a string as an array. So for this we are going to again move on to the command line. Before moving on to the command line, let's clear all the things and let's move on to the command line. So here's the command line we have raised inside the command line. Now let's start the discussion on the string as an array. Strings are array. So suppose I have a variable whose name is A and I have declared a value as hello world here. Okay, so this is my string, and as we have discussed that if you want to print that string, so you just need to write print A here, you will get the output as hello world. Now how to extract a single alphabet of the hello world? That means suppose you want to extract H from a string hello world. So how to do that? So there is a concept called array. That means string, whatever string you have, say hello world you have, hello world acts as array. So what is array? If you have knowledge about array, then you are going to understand it very fast. But if you don't have any kind of knowledge about the array, then don't worry, I'm going to make you understand. So what is array? Array is nothing but suppose you have a hello world as a whole string. So if you will divide every letter as H separate, E separate, L separate, O separate, similarly up to D. If you will divide every alphabet separately and you will put inside a square box separately, that means H inside a single square box, E inside a next square box of the same kind, L inside the another square box of the same kind. So if you store all these things in a square box, in the combination of square box, then you will get a long rectangular box. It will combine all those strong square box containing each letter of the string hello world. So that long rectangular box will be considered as this array. Okay, now each square block in that rectangular block have an index, say 0 1, or a numbering, say 0 1, starting from 0 and up to the end. Okay, so if you want to extract the first letter, say H, what you want to do, what you need to do, you just need to write, oh look, the variable name is A. Inside the square brackets, what you need to put the index of that square box in which the H has been stored. So as the H has been stored in the first square box itself, and my numbering is starting with 0, so I am going to write the index as 0. Okay, that means the index, the number of square box in which the H has been stored is 0. That means index is 0. Okay, so if you will do that, if you will print A0, then you are going to get the H. Similarly, if you want to print next letter, which is E, then what you need to put the index here after H is E. That means the index for the square bracket of h is 0, then the index of the square bracket for e will be 1. Okay, so if you'll do 1, then you will get e as an output. Okay, so what will happen if you'll do, say here is my h is 1. Okay, so just see the hello part here. Okay, so h is stored in the square bracket with index 0, e with 1, l with 2, L with 3, O with 4, and this space here, after O we have a space here. Okay, so that is also stored, considered as a character inside the programming language. So this space will have also a separate square box. That means the index for that box will be what? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the index will be 5. So if you want to print this space also, what you need to write, you just need to give the correct index of the space, which is 5. So if you will print this, you will get nothing, that means space. Okay, so similarly you can extract each and every word of the letter of the string that you have. Okay, so like many other popular programming languages, the strings in Python are arrays of bytes representing Unicode characters. Okay, that means every character is a Unicode character. However, Python does not have a character data type. That means Python don't have a data type char, as we have discussed in the previous tutorial also, but a single character is simply considered as a string with a length 1. Okay, and square brackets can be used to access the elements of the string, as we have discussed earlier also, and we have seen the examples also. Okay, so I hope you have understood all those 3 topics, which is string linters, assigning the value of the string to a variable, multi-line strings, and then strings as an array. So this is all about this tutorial. I hope you have understood. So please like this video, subscribe the channel, and thank you, and Jai Hind.